Hello, hello, and welcome to another update video on Solana. Yeah, we are tracking here the shorter time frame at the moment. Larger time frame wise, nothing has changed. Bigger picture, absolutely no change here. You might recall from previous updates that I was watching here for a dip after a 5-wave move to the upside that you see here on the chart from the August low. But as I explained yesterday, I actually prefer the yellow scenario because it looks more like an ABC structure to the upside in the third wave, and not actually a 5-wave move up here. So it's more aligned with an ABC structure. That is just related to the larger time frame, to the context and everything. Because the move to the upside appears to be rather a diagonal pattern. So the move to the upside from the June low I'm talking about, right? So if it's a diagonal pattern, we're still looking for a 5-wave move, but in the subwaves, we're dealing with 3-wave structures. So in other words, that means that the third wave should be an ABC structure, okay, and the A wave might have topped yesterday, and then we said, okay, from here, watch for a B wave pullback. Right, so we have a rally, and let's see if the pullback can actually be a nice 3-wave move from here. And yeah, that so far seems to be unfolding. That appears to be unfolding, this kind of 3-wave pullback there. We have reached standard support yesterday. Yeah, the price reached this 165.94 to 186.50 area. And this is just Fibonacci standard support. And as long as we're holding 165.94, the overall upside structure remains intact. I'm tracking this as a 3-wave move up. Okay, and so while I can identify 5 waves up, it aligns more with a 3-wave structure based on Fibonacci levels. Some people would now say this, but this is bearish, isn't it? Well, it depends on the context. Okay, I intend to give the bulls the benefit of the doubt as long as we're holding above $165.94. I mean, below that level, we have to start to change scenarios and swap wave counts. What we are tracking here now, after this initial pullback that happened yesterday, we're tracking now a bounce. And this bounce is likely the B wave. And then we can get another leg down into support. This would be ideal. I mean, the purpose of resistance is to tell us from when am I going to start to watch for a direct breakout to the upside? Well, that would be a break above $207.25. Can only see that when the Bitcoin chart also takes the direct route higher. But it seems like we might consolidate a little bit below all-time high. So also here on the Solana chart, we might spend a bit of time in this ABC range. So that would not be surprising. So maybe this B wave, and this is where we just have to be flexible, right? Remember, B waves are very hard to predict or track because they are very chameleon-like structures. But if we say this might be a B wave bounce, then the internal structure could be an A, B, C structure before we then continue to go lower. So I'm tracking now resistance here between $198.42 and $207.25. And as long as we stay below resistance and the bounce remains a 3-wave pattern, I think a broader pullback, a broader correction seems more likely and preferred, okay? But the overall trend is up, so that's obviously more important. Trend is up as long as we're holding 165.94. I would treat this as a range between support and resistance. So I love to see these corrections, consolidations as ranges. Well, we had a nice rally from the August low, and now second half of August we might see a little bit of consolidation, or not even the second half. It might just mean, look, we might see a few days, maybe over the weekend, of consolidation, but the trend is up. So overall, still looking for higher, and pullbacks can be opportunities. It's just that the altcoins have not really started to outperform Ethereum yet. So Ethereum is still leading. That's the update on Solana. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, I invite you to join us on X for additional updates. You find a lot of additional updates here, news, and much more. The link is in the description and in the comment section, so join us for additional updates and yeah, lots of other stuff. Thanks so much. See you there. Bye-bye. Thanks so much for watching the videos on this YouTube channel. If you've been thinking about joining MCO as a member, now might be a great time. You can use the link in the video description and apply the discount code right below it. You will get 50% off your first month of our Gold membership, and you can explore everything we offer. It's the easiest way to test the membership, see if it's a good fit for you, and get a feel for the community, join the conversation, and I'm looking forward to meeting you in our member area.